Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are starting off today's market vlog very disheveled. I did not get any setup footage today. Yeah, it was just I was running very late. So today's market is Valley Lane Co at Cannon Coffee in Apopka, and this is my first time doing this market. It was fairly inexpensive to be here. This market cost $25 to vend at, and I had seen on their Instagram that they were promoting really well, and it seems like the community of vendors that were here are very, very nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of see how the day goes. The market started at, I guess let me start from the beginning. So this morning I was running very late. I am running on absolutely no sleep right now, physically no sleep. It was a very rough night, but yeah, I got myself ready to go and then got in the car. It's about an hour drive for me to get here, which is pretty average for me. And yeah, I got here. Luckily, the parking is really close. I pulled up right behind me where I was at, and they said, you can just put your stuff right here, which was fantastic. And then my car is behind me in the grassy area over there where they had us park at. It's very cute. It's very little. I'm not sure how many vendors in total here. A lot of them are inside and outside. It is very hot today, though, so there doesn't seem to be many people walking around, and it is the day before Father's Day. I know like Mother's Day markets tend to be a little bit more popular. Father's Day, I don't know many fathers that are going to markets. They're normally like fishing or something, but yeah. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Let me know if you haven't. I do. I have a nice little breeze in this area. Yeah, there's been it's been very slow. So like I was saying, the market started at 10 a.m. I got here at 9:20. The load-in began at 8:45, which was fine. I got up pretty quickly. I will show you guys the setup. Well, once that car passes, I will show you guys the setup that I have right now. Also, remind me to not wear white on a market day. This is one of those like athletic dresses, but it was already stained because I like hit the table on it and stuff multiple times. But it's very comfortable because it is so hot today. It's great. But the market started at 10 o'clock and I got my first sale at, let me double check actually. The market started at 10 o'clock. I got my first sale at 10:54. I have had 3 sales today already, and it is 12:04. This ends at 2 o'clock. So the first sale was 3 of the regular bookmarks in the bundle. It's 3 for $5. And then the second one was the same, a bundle of regular bookmarks, and then 1 beaded phone wristlet was purchased so far. So yeah. It is really, really slow. There's not many people walking around. I've heard previously that there normally is a pretty decent flow of people in here from some of the other vendors, but I guess because it is before Father's Day, there's not a lot of people going out to markets and things like that. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here. I'm actually going to start punch needling in a second. One of my family, it's like childhood friends, like childhood friend families. We've known them for literally ever because their daughters went to school with my little sisters. But she asked for some custom car coasters, some cow ones. I'm going to be adding cow ones to the shop too. I'm going to add more car coasters on with the drop of car coasters that's going to be added on in the next like week. I'll just throw them up on the site. But yeah, I am going to just get started making those. So I'll show you that. But I will do a little walk around again with my camera at some point. I did it just a second ago. I went inside. Like I said, we're at Cannon Coffee, and I got an unsweetened passion fruit tea, which is actually very delicious. Try not to get any sweetener or sugars in anything because, you know, diabetes. So super fun. But yeah. I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. I most likely won't prop you guys up too much just because there's not like a flow of people, but I will show you guys my booth setup and what I did so far. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that right now and I will show you. Ooh. Okay. So this is the outside venue area where I am at, and as you can see, we have just a few vendors here. And then this is my setup. Not too different from what it has been previously. I'm still working on it. I think my biggest thing is I need to create just some more inventory. I don't really need a 3-table setup right now with what I actually have, but I enjoy it. So my stickers are here. Last night I made some pricing signs and I laminated them because I do not have any. And I was tired of, consistently reminding what the prices are. I know for introverts too, it's also really can be a lot. But there we go. And this is the magnetic bookmarks. I only have one of the Misfit mystery packs left, so I just left that. And then my bookmarks are over here on the side. So I was just trying to put things up. I took all of the magnetic bookmarks out of the bags because I am really trying to not overdo packaging. I don't really want a lot of packaging on anything. I have an idea for what I'm going to do for those, but it's going to be very minimal because I am trying to be as sustainable as possible. So bookmarks over there, and then here is just my checkout table as usual with my sign above it, and I did order another sign from Vistaprint to go on the front, and that one I will show you when it comes. I'm really excited about it, but it's gonna just say like mental health, cute stuff, so that people know what's at my booth, and then this one's the one that's just the name in the booth. And then on this side I have this bookshelf that I purchased for my handmade book sleeves. I have all the book sleeves right now just on here. And then the punch needle coasters. I didn't bring the actual board because I want to wait until that's really full and then I can prop that board up. And I don't know if I'm going to paint that board, but I might because I don't know if I want it to be super stark white, but we'll see. And then this is really crooked, and I don't know if it's the angle that my table is or what, but I only have 3 sides right now with the punch needle keychains and the phone chain wristlets. So like I said, nothing too different from what we've been doing, but yeah, it's not too bad. It feels nice today. It's not terrible, but I'm gonna do a little walkthrough and we'll see everybody's. I don't really have anything to catch you guys up on. Let me move this camera back a little. Again, it is very, very slow. I do not know how long this video is going to be, if I'm being totally honest. Mostly just because it's so incredibly slow. But last night I went on to Canva and I printed out some of the images that I had of different designs to turn them into car coasters. I already have these for the larger coasters. Oh my god, my hand is like shaky right now, but I already have them for the larger coasters, so I wanted to make them the smaller ones, but I'm just gonna cut out, I think, the cow for now, or maybe I'll just cut them all out real quick. Yeah, I was inside. I've been talking to the other vendors here and they're really nice. They're great and it's been wonderful, but it's just, there's not really any foot traffic here, so that's the only thing. My passion fruit tea is very good though. It's actually delicious. But yeah, I have this little cow print one that I just cut out, and then I made, for smaller ones, I decided to do a couple of fruits, so watermelon, kiwi, and a lemon, the evil eye, the yin yang, and then I put the cherry back because I realized I was looking for what was the last one that I didn't make again, and it was cherry. I completely forgot about it because I forgot to cut out a pattern, so I'm gonna make these in car coasters because I just think they're cute. A smiley face, or it will not be called a smiley face on the site. I think on my Etsy, the like smiley keychain is called like happiness something, because smiley face is copyrighted. You'll get flagged if you use that. And then I also just put a bow in here. So yeah, we still haven't had too many. What am I up to now? We are up to 4 transactions, but let me actually add that on here. I forgot to put that in. So the bundle of regular bookmarks charge, and it was cash. Oh, no receipt. Perfect. I always like to add my cash sales into my square as well because it's just easier for me to look at everything at the end of the day. But I ring them up and just put cash in there also because I don't want to not know what I did. So technically right now, let's see. We've made $21, so still $4 short of our table fee, but hopefully we can make that back and make a little extra. But it's 12:57, so we only have an hour left. I don't know if we will actually make anything in that hour, if I'm being totally honest. It's just very, very dead. And it was actually really funny. So Precious, she just showed up and I don't know where she went actually. Let me message her. Precious was here from Precious Monograms again. Love her. We've become good friends. I wish, there were more people walking through, not just for me, but for all the other vendors. Like, we all took our time to set up and everything else, and there's just not too many people here. But I also think the girls that run Valley Lane Co. are phenomenal, and they're doing a great job. And they are very active on their socials. They're very, very big. Apparently today is just a very slow off day, which it happens with markets, so it's okay. And like I said, I am happy though that if a market were to go bad, or not really bad, I wouldn't call it bad, but if a market was slow, that at least this market was not like $180 or something like that. So yeah, we're just chilling. I'm gonna finish cutting these out, and then yeah, I'll fill you guys in a little bit later. Oh, I also bought a spice, and it's Godio is his business, and oh my god, this smells so good. If I could let you guys smell it through the, oh my gosh, if you guys could smell it like through the actual, what is it called? Oh my god, if you could smell it through the camera. Oh, my brain's going insane. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit. I think I just need to sit here and chill out, and then I will talk to you all a little bit later. everyone, it's a few days later. We're going to do a little overview of the market because I did not close it out on the same day. So it was a very slow day, not a lot of foot traffic, not a lot coming in and out. At the end of the market, we ended up totaling 8 sales and it was $64. So definitely not my best market. This is definitely one of the worst markets, but I don't like saying that it's the worst because like the people there were great, the vendors were great, anybody that walked in was really great. It was just that it didn't get a lot of foot traffic, and so it was very slow. But it was only $25 to attend, so I can't be too mad at it. Just kind of going to start paying attention a little bit to maybe going and visiting markets before I sign up for them too, just so I can kind of see where that flow goes and how it is. It was still about an hour away from me, so not too terrible because that's about average for everywhere based on where I live at. They don't do anything that's closer than that to me. But yeah, I had a good day. It was just very hot. Got a couple frogs in like my trunk and stuff, so that was super fun to try to get out and was really annoying. But overall, it was a good day and I met a lot of good people. And yeah, I am excited for my next market, which is this weekend. And if I didn't say it already to you all, I am changing my upload schedule. So all videos will now be uploaded on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Just fits better within the schedule I'm trying to build for myself and how I am accommodating the days that are mine in the office versus the days when I'm watching my son. But I'm just wanted to add this in very quickly, not do anything too long. I don't want to drag out this any longer than it needs to be, but I'm going to end this vlog here and then start my next vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. If you haven't already, hit that bell notification so that you know every time that I upload a video. Bye guys, I'll see you later.